Hello there, I'm going to show you how to make a screencast to evaluate another screencast. So remember, for homework I asked you to evaluate 2 or 3 screencasts, so hopefully you've filled in this template here for criterion A3. Now watch what happens if I click it here, drag it over to the left. It should just stick there. So now I'm pressing Alt and Tab to get to the actual video I want to evaluate, and I'm going to drag that over here. So what I can do now is, as I play the video, I can go through my good points, bad points, and so on, my overall evaluation while the video is playing over here. The only drawback is you can't use this full screen thing, because that happens. Maybe we can zoom in a bit there, because it does look a bit small, so I'm just zooming in a bit there. Another thing is that I don't think you'll be able to hear the audio for this video. It's just a limitation because I'm using the free version of Screencast-O-Matic. So you may not be able to hear this, but hopefully you'll be able to hear me at least. Okay, so I can actually, whoa! Okay, so here we go. Turn it down a little bit. Well, to start off with, I don't really like his voice. He's a bit whiny. It might be that he hasn't used a very good microphone. But I do like the way it's a very clear screen, and he uses these pop-ups. So you see he has this pop-up of this student come up down here on the right, and he also has a pop-up of the guy that created it. Okay, so these things are called, I think they're called overlays or pop-ups or something. Now, did you see there how he's zooming? I like the way he zooms in, but watch how it zooms kind of in, then out again. So here it zooms in, but then he zooms out again. So what's happened is that he's using the built-in features of a program, I think it's probably Camtasia, and that automatically does zooming in depending on where you click on the screen. But this guy's obviously a teacher, and he hasn't had time to edit that, so, you know, that's fair enough. If you have time to edit, it's always going to look better, but if you're a busy person, it's more important sometimes just to get the job done. So that's good that he zooms, bad that he didn't edit. I like his language, he's kind of fun. He says things like, you know, we just press insert and bam, it's there. So that's quite fun, you know, it's quite engaging. It's not really the sort of language I use, but that's okay. So yeah, GMath, I was really impressed with the tool itself, the actual GMath tool. And I'm going to use it for sure. The guy, I'm grateful that he made the video, so you know, it's a good video in that respect. Negative points, I would say that he really should have had subtitles, because the auto-generated ones on Google, on YouTube, Google's YouTube, they were totally inaccurate. So he really should have typed in subtitles to make his video more accessible to people in other languages besides English. Also, the start, I tried to show a title slide at the start of all my videos. He didn't have one of those. I think he should do. But then the video of the title of the video is Teacher Hacks. So it's kind of obvious from the name of his video title that this is a video aimed at teachers. He doesn't really need to say. But it is a good idea to say at the start of your screencast who you're aiming it at, who is your audience. So yeah, overall I think it was good. It was nice and short, it was very lively, he had good pace, he got it done. Yeah, I'd say it was probably I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10, I'm feeling generous. Okay, now the way it's guided my thinking is that I'm definitely going to have a title slide. I'm going to be careful, make sure I use subtitles as well. And I'm going to try and make sure my zooming is nice and smooth and that I don't jump around too much in the video. Sometimes it's tempting to move your mouse around like this, so I'm going to try to avoid that. I'm going to make it nice and pacey, and I'm going to keep it really short, because if it's only 3 minutes long, you don't mind watching it twice if you miss something. So anyway, my overall evaluation is very good for this video. I hope I can make one as good as this.